Greetings. Today I want to speak to you concerning the secret of Job's wealth and riches. But before I do that, I just want to give thanks for the arrival of my beautiful baby daughter who arrives here on the 18th of September. So I'm very much grateful for such a blessing, and it really gives me a certain feeling knowing that all my desires have been met just as I would have envisioned them. Okay, because many people, they would bring children into this world, and many are not even ready for them in terms of not having the right kind of mindset and the right kind of understanding about life concerning basically how to raise them. Okay, but that's another subject for another time. So let's go straight into the story of Job and come to the understanding that it's the story of humanity. You see, many people would have read the story of Job and they would have listened to many preachers interpret that story of Job, and they all have been interpreting that story on just one level. As a matter of fact, most people only understand the Bible on one level, which is just the physical level. And so most people miss the psychological and spiritual understanding. And so Job is actually the joy of believing in your higher self, your God self, your true self, that part of you that is rich. Yet that part of you can also be poor based on your choice. So when I speak about Job being on the ash heap, it is you. You will have that experience in your life. When I speak about Job and his wife, it is you who would have that experience. When I speak about Job facing the devil, it is you who would have that experience. When it tells you of Job having children, it is you who would have that experience. When it tells you that Job had wealth and Job had riches, it is you who will come to that discovery and that realization also. So my brother, my sisters, what I'm going to do, I'm just going to go to Job chapter 33, and I'm going to read from my Bible, which is this Bible, this magical Bible right here, the 66 books of magic, the Overcomer's Bible. And I would encourage you to get this Bible if you haven't got it as yet. This is the Old Testament, and I have the Old Testament and the New Testament, and I would encourage you to get the New Testament first, and then the Old Testament. I can get all three, okay, because the Old Testament is in two, okay. This is in big print, and Amazon could only print a certain amount up to 800 and something pages, okay. So that's why it's like that. But soon I'm gonna get the hardcover available to you also. But the thing is, in Job chapter 33, it gives you the secret to Job's wealth and Job's riches. So it is teaching you that all of humanity has a kingdom, and that kingdom is the kingdom of our riches and our wealth. It is known as the kingdom of God. And so Job 33 is actually the same thing that has been shown to you in Matthew 6:33, where it says that you must seek first to find this kingdom of wealth and riches. And it says that when you really discover this kingdom, the proof that you have discovered this kingdom is that all the things that you desire in this world, they will be added unto you. So you would have the secret to increase your life and live the best version of your life here. But it is very important for you to understand what is keeping your life and how your life is run each and every day. And the good news is that it has to do with how you go to bed. And this is the secret that have been hidden down through the ages. This is the secret that is known by the seers, the prophets, the sages. All these wise men would have come to realize that our life is being shaped by how we go to bed and how we awake. Because all these wise ones would have had experience that led them to the discovery of the real world, which is the imaginary world, the world of imagination. And so that's how we come to know that this world, which we refer to as the physical three-dimensional world, that it's actually an imaginary world, and that the real world is the one that is within. It's the dream world. So each and every night we are going into that dream world, that magical world, whereby we can operate as true magicians, and we can operate under the power of the genie. And whatever is our wish, that is the command of the genie. And the secret is shown to you right here in the book of Job, chapter 33, verses 14 to 16. I'm going to read it for you. And it's in page 663 in my Bible. Okay? Now it says, for God speaketh once, yea, twice. So God will speak to you in the day, and God will speak to you in the night. This is teaching you about the conscious and your subconscious mind, your waking life and your sleeping life, whereby you are going into the astral world. Okay? He said, yet man perceive it not. So most people, because they are dwelling on one level, they do not perceive the spiritual level by the way they go to bed. So he says here that in a dream, in a vision of the night, when deep sleep falleth upon men in slumbering upon the bed, then he openeth the ears of men and sealeth their instruction. Okay, that he may withdraw man from his purpose and hide pride from him. So it is teaching you the key to discover your purpose, the key to come into abundance and prosperity, that it all have to do with how you go to bed and how you must go to bed more consciously. So my brother, my sisters, in the waking hours, you have to be more conscious of your thoughts. You have to understand that everything is energy, vibration, and frequency, and that your thoughts are thought frequency. Okay? And when you hold yourself more responsible, then you would realize that you are to channel your thoughts into the right direction towards that which you desire in your life that would make you a better person. And so that's the reason why you're told that you must not let the sun go down on your wrath. It means you must control your thinking and control the events that will take place in your life by the way you are thinking. And the best way to do it is as you are going to sleep. That's when your instructions are being sealed. So my brother, my sisters, it's as simple as you understanding that what governs our life and what leads our life, it has to do with how we go to bed and how we awake. And that is the simple key to riches and prosperity. So you have the choice to affirm your life whichever way you want it to be. 10, 15, 20, 30 minutes before bed. So if you will discipline yourself each and every night to vibrate on the right things, listen to the right things, or read the right things, and have your mind more occupied on the things that are good, the things that are lovely, the things that are true, the things that have good report, the things that brings virtue. If you think upon those things just before you go to bed, and you live a life whereby you're living in the attitude of gratitude, you're always giving thanks, and you fall asleep giving thanks for that which you desire, and you take your intentions with you, definitely it will come to pass in your life. So as I come to a close here, I want to say to you, if you should take anything away from this, get to understand that what is governing every one of us life on this planet is the way we go to sleep and the way we awake. Okay, so that is the two most important time. Everything is based upon light and darkness. You either sleep or you are awake. Life is built upon that. So there are people in this world who still asleep in their ignorance, and there are those of us who have awakened from our ignorance. So there are just two kind of people in the world: the rich and the poor, the wise and the foolish, the borrower and the lender. That's why the Bible tells you that the rich ruleth over the poor, and the borrower is a slave to the lender. Just read between the lines and ask yourself if you're one of those who are foolish or one of those who are wise. And if you want to see change in your life, just start to do the things that you've been instructed to do, and you would realize that you would have break all form of conformity, and now you've been transformed by what? The renewing of your mind. So my brother and my sister, I just have given you the key, okay, to abundance and prosperity, and this is the entrepreneurial secret of all ages. Try it in your life and prove it for yourself. So with that being said, my brother and my sister, I really want to thank you very much for listening to me. And I want to say to you, if this is the very first time that you're listening to me, what I'm saying, if it makes sense to you and it really resonates with you, and you haven't subscribed already, I want to definitely encourage you to subscribe, to like, to comment, or to share this video. Also, if you like to have one-on-one with me, whereby we can go deeper into these things that I've discussed with you, you can definitely reach out to me by way of email, and I'll give you the terms and the conditions, and I would go even more deeper into these things and go into the practical also as we share with each other, okay? Because we all have goals and we have dreams and we want to all accomplish them, and I'm willing to work along with you. Also, if you would like to do a foundational course concerning the inner sun science and technology to create your reality consciously, I have a course for people donating $20 or more. It's on my Patreon, and you also have access to my self-concept course. So both the self-concept course and the inner sun science and technology course, you have access to those just by donating $20 or more. So if you feel strongly led to check them out, I'll definitely encourage you to do so, and that would definitely help you and prepare you to go to the next step of doing one-on-one with me. But the choice is yours. Also, if you like to follow me on Instagram or you like to follow me on TikTok, you can definitely follow me at BlackMadGuru. And if you feel strongly led to support this work, I just want to remind you that we have a PayPal and that the link is always down below. So with that being said, I just want to say peace. Love you all. Out.